I was about 4 years old. My dad and had just lost his job, and so he like took a knife and pretty much told my mom that like we could never leave him and like he'd rather die. Yeah, the thing I remember was falling asleep on like the kitchen floor with my sister, my mom in the other room, just like constantly telling my dad like it's okay, calm down, we're not going anywhere, we love you, kids love you, you're scaring them, you're scaring me. Eventually he got like so doped out that he passed out, and so my mom called the police. And so that was the first time my dad went to prison. My mom met my stepfather when I was 5. His name's Mark, and he was stable. Everything was pretty good. I started playing soccer. Their own marriage was kind of faltering very quickly. What happened next was probably what um, could define as like a slippery slope. But I had a really good friend. His name's Michael Millay, and another really good friend. His name's Tyler Blackman. Took me um, aside, and their parents kind of stepped in. Pretty much did 2 years of high school in 6 months. And yeah, I kind of like was ready to like for my life to take off. And so in the fall of 20, I was sitting in my dorm room with my teammates, and I got a phone call from a police officer. I went to do the welfare check, and they found my uncle, my dad's brother, with his head smashed in the bathroom. He bled to death. He admitted that they were arguing about drugs. Yeah, I think there's like few moments in life where things really don't feel real. If you knew me, it wouldn't have been hard to see where I was going. And I say this a lot, that this is like a point in my life when I started to think that like it was inevitable that I was going to end up like my father. I went into trouble, failed every class in my first semester, um, you know, got tickets for underage drinking and all sorts of stupid stuff. This is when I really stopped caring about my life. Um, but there was a glimmer. There was a glimmer of hope. After my son was born, he was here. There was like this very incremental part of me that just was like, if I can just put one foot in front of the other, started to put the pieces together really slowly. And I thought about everything that my dad wasn't for me. And I thought how I wanted to be everything for my son. And that's, yeah, that I kept waking up for that. And I just thought I never wanted my son to feel the way I felt from, my dad or my stepdad. And I just wanted him to know that I was always fighting for him.